Experience better days with a bigger, better 4G. Hutch 4G. Now bigger and better.
According to the Government Information Department, 14 fresh cases of COVID-19 have been detected during the day so far, which are affiliates at the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Facility exposed to the virus. Meanwhile, a total of 106 COVID-19 patients were identified within the island yesterday. Among them, 76 are inmates transferred to the Senapura Rehabilitation Centre from the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Centre, while 14 among them are affiliates at the rehabilitation centre. Meanwhile, 6 out of yesterday's infections are identified as residents of Rajanganaya who had come into contact with an infected individual from within the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Centre. The remaining 10 are arrivals from overseas.
මෙහිදී අත වශයෙන්ම ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන් ගැටලු සහගතව තියෙන රාජාංගනයේ ප්‍රදේශය ඊට අමතරව වැලිකන්දේ යම් නිලධාරියෙක් නිසා පහේ පන්තියේ පාසල් ළමයෙක් පාසල් ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඒ වගේම නිලධාරීන් අපිට හම්බ වෙලා තියෙනවා හබරාදුව ඒ ප්‍රදේශවලින්. ඉතින් ඒ අය සියල්ල ඒකරාශී කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම ඒ අය සම්බන්ධයෙන් කටයුතු කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒ සෑහෙන දුරට එය අවසන් වෙමින් පවතිනවා. නමුත් මේ අතර තව රෝගීන් හඳුනා ගැනීමේ අවස්ථා ඇතිවන්නට පුළුවන්. ඒක අපිට නිශ්චිතව කියන්න බෑ.
Meanwhile, the upturn in the number of COVID-19 cases have led to movements in 4 Grama Niladhari divisions in Rajanganaya being restricted. What's more, 3 councillors of the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Centre residing in the areas of Devaligama, Aheliagoda and Kuruvita in Ratapura have been detected as carriers of COVID-19. Measures were also taken to place their family members and associates in quarantine. Meanwhile, with the Deputy Station Master of the Unawatuna Railway Station being identified as a close associate of the councillor at the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Centre residing in Habradu in Gaul, measures were taken to close the railway station. Health authorities acted promptly to subject the Deputy Station Master to a PCR test. In more developments, a soldier of the army deployed at the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Centre also tested positive for the coronavirus. 40 close contacts of his, including his wife, were directed to quarantine. With 2 soldiers from the Dehathakandia area attached to the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Centre being infected with the COVID-19 virus, 17 residents of Serupiti and 15 residents of Diavidagama underwent PCR testing. Shops in the area were also seen closed due to the situation. Meanwhile, measures were taken to temporarily close the Department of Motor Traffic in Trincomalee, owing to an infected army soldier attached to the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Centre visiting the institution. Upon scrutinizing their travel history and identifying links with officials at the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Centre, 33 people from the village of Bandiweva, Sevagama and Sangabodhi were directed to self-quarantine. Accordingly, the number of COVID-19 cases in the country is currently placed at 2,642, with 650 among them being active cases. 1,981 people have recovered from the virus so far. According to the Government Information Department, 25 fresh cases of COVID-19 have been detected during the day so far who are affiliates at the Kandakadu Rehabilitation Facility and inmates of Senapura Rehabilitation Centre who were exposed to the virus. Considering the current situation, the government has decided to temporarily suspend the repatriation process of Sri Lankans. Additional Secretary to the President on External Affairs, Admiral Janath Colambage said the move was prompted by the limited availability of quarantine centres. However, 178 Sri Lankan expats in the Maldives arrived in Sri Lanka at the Mattala Rajapaksa International Airport today.